Alright, yo guys, what's going on? Today we are going to be doing a trade recap for January 29th, 2026, Thursday. I didn't live trade today just because low-key I woke up a little late. I woke up like 9:45. I hopped on the markets around here, but we'll go over everything. And yeah, let's hop into this. So coming into market open, 9:30 up here. Let's first mark on my draws. If I was up at 9:30, look at the hourly. Let's see, where was I'm just gonna mark out price where it was. So it was around there, 9:29. Okay, so yeah, perfect. These would have been my draws. This would have been my draw. And then coming further down, obviously. Looking at that low. And then we had that 4 hour below us, and then probably nothing below that. Like, definitely would have not thought we'd hit this today. As we're almost 1,000 points away. I think this was, yeah. So we opened at 26,100. Definitely did not think we'd come down to 25,300. So, and I'd have like this marked. And then London highs here and Asia high there. So, I'll mark all of this out, go over it. So, yeah, coming into the morning, which opened up around here, you don't really know yet what you're going to see. It's not too obvious. Like, these lows kind of look pretty free, but also you can come up and tap what I said here. We have London high, Asia high, then previous day highs here. So, today is a pretty free, what am I saying? A pretty free day. And these are the kind of days that you want to be trading, right? Someone on my TikTok actually asked for explanation on one of these days. What days you should be trading, what days you should avoid. And avoiding bad conditions is like a day like yesterday. And yes, I traded. It was in a range. In hindsight, I should have traded after 2 p.m., but I don't even know what happened with FOMC, to be honest. So I think it was low-key cooked, though. But today is an example of a good day for continuations. When you have this, when you see all of this dumping, you know your draw is going to probably get taken. So a day like this is a great example of when you should be trading. So market opens, 15-minute would be my condition. If we come up, tap that, and respect it, we realistically should go lower, and we probably don't want to see any of this low resistance liquidity here get taken. So if you look on the 15-minute, you have that draw, that draw, that draw, and then obviously above us, but we straight rejected it. So if I was on a 9:30, realistically, seeing that rejection, I'd enter off that, and then you can either put stops at the body wick there, which is low-key a little risk, just because it could like come tap up here and bring you down, but if you are targeting the first draw we have here, which is just like this 1 hour, then yeah, put your stop somewhere realistically that's safe, but gives you a 1-to-1. So you could do something like that, kind of above those highs, but I probably realistically would have done something like this, because that will give you the safest entry, because realistically it should not come back up to here. It should not retap the 15-minute after rejecting straight like that. So I probably would have taken something like this. 15-minute rejection, take out these lows, go break even off that. So once we hit these lows, go break even. And then target that, which boom, would have got hit. Unfortunately, I was not up at that time. So let's see. Let's get rid of these draws. Actually. Okay. So I came into the market. Let me get this. Yeah. I came into the market around here. It was like 9:47 because I remember seeing this retrace up. So once we took, what is this draw? Okay. So I saw, once we took this draw, we kept displacing. Once we took this draw, we kept displacing. And realistically, you know a day is going to be bad when you take a draw and price is just consolidating. Say we took this draw, and we start going like this. The day's over. Just get off. 10 a.m., whatever, get off. if your draw got taken for the day and it starts consolidating, 99.9% of the time, the move has been done for the day. But boom, took out 1 draw, 2 draws, 3 draws. We have a retrace up, and I believe, yeah, it was into a 2-minute here, which I liked. A good 2-minute close. Yeah, that was a 2-minute close there. And this is my first trade of the day. I did stops at the wick above the 2-minute, and I targeted both of these, I believe just this, because I just need a 1500 day. So actually, let me do this real quickly just so you guys can see. So 9, 4, yeah, I literally entered right there. So boom, entered at this low. I'll get rid of this draw. At this low right here, went break even, because that is like, you go break even on an internal. That's like already 1-to-1 basically. Almost there, yeah. So boom, go break even at that. And we did get break even right there. So that was unfortunate. But my bias on the day, I still had a strong bias to these lows down here. ES was dumping as well. This 1 hour low. And then you also had the 4 hour down here, which was a daily on ES. It wasn't a daily on NQ, so. Yeah, hopping down onto the 1 minute. We had these draws below us, right? I saw this slight retrace for the second trade. It came back up into 2-minute again. We had a great 2-minute closure. I have to keep scrolling back. And I was like, this is so ideal. Like, this is what a day you need to be trading. Great draw. Great safe entry. Everything. I believe, yeah, I put my stop above here. You could also put your stop above the 2-minute to be extra safe. You still get like a 1 to 1.7. I went just above the body. I guess the wicks of that. Boom, entered at 9:08. Yeah, so I entered right around here, right when that closed. 2-minute close. There was no, like the 5-minute, it was above here. 15-minute, yeah, it wasn't closed yet until like 10. So nothing above us that we'd realistically want to go back to. I saw this displacement, and literally quickest 3-minute trade. Across 3 crowns, 1500, so nice 4600 day. And yeah, I got filled at 8, I believe that's 811. Because I wasn't targeting that because I already had the 1500. So yeah, it was pretty simple. Once I saw we did not want to go higher, and I got that break even, I saw this and was like, okay, we're rejecting this 2-minute. We definitely want to keep coming and taking out these lows. So yeah, pretty free day. And then you can see once we took these, kind of started chopping a little bit, kind of took out all the draws. Like, realistically, after spending, what is this, like 500 points, the day is done at that point. So we took out, I think that was 5 draws, and yeah, it was pretty clear of a day. These are the, as I was saying before, these are the kind of days that you want to be trading. When you can just straight continuation, you catch a little retrace, displacement, good entry, and you're set. So pretty solid of a day. I don't know what more to say about this. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just had to catch my train of thought there, but that's pretty much it for the day. Once again, let's just recap quickly. Like, these are the days you want to be trading when you have clear displacement and you aren't rejecting, you don't want to go higher. It's just literally catch something to the downside. If this was the opposite, catch something to the upside. Get a good draw on liquidity, which we had, safe entry, and good displacement. So A+ in my books. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave it down below. I'm probably going to start my boot camp soon in the next few days, so I'll get some videos posted out for that. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Let's kill it. Peace out.